Hi, Algebra 2 students. I got an email from one of your classmates asking me about this homework problem on section 11.2, problem number 19. The student had picked B, D, and E as the answers, but the correct answers are actually C, D, and F. So I wanted to go over this problem. So the problem is a newspaper hires a polling company to determine the level of support in the country for raising property taxes in order to increase funding for local schools. The polling company calls phone numbers chosen at random from a phone number registry between the hours of 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. What are some potential sources of bias in this sampling method? Select all that apply. A is the method excludes people without homes. I would say that is not correct because we are just looking up phone numbers in a registry. So you don't necessarily have to have a home in order to have a phone. B is the method excludes people with no children. Nowhere in here does it say anything about having children. So this method is not excluding people who don't have children. They have no idea if people have children or don't have children when they're calling them because they're just getting random phone numbers from a phone number registry. C, the method excludes people who have unregistered numbers. That is correct. They are looking only at phone numbers that are in a phone number registry. So if your phone number is unlisted for some reason, then you have no chance of being in this survey. So C would be a correct answer here. D, the method excludes people who work between 5 and 7 p.m. That would be true, right? I mean, right now, a lot of the country is at home between 5 and 7 p.m., even if they do work in those hours, because most of us should be home at this point. But typically, you work out in public. So if somebody works out in public, they're probably unable to answer their phone between their working hours of 5 and 7 p.m. So those people are excluded from this survey. Part E, the method excludes people who rent their home. Again, this surveying method of getting random phone numbers from a registry, we have no clue if people are renting, buying. It has nothing to do with their houses. We just want, we're only asking people who have phones. So it has nothing to do with housing and whether or not you're a homeowner. And part F, the method excludes people who do not have phones. That is 100% true, right? We are only calling people with phone numbers. So if you don't have a phone, then you don't have any chance of being a part of this survey. So the 3 correct answers for this problem are C, D, and F because all of those are true things. So this survey is excluding a ton of people. So that means this is a biased survey because we do not have a good representation of the entire population in our sampling method. Hopefully this explanation helps as you work through your homework. Please feel free to email me with any questions that you have. I will do my best to respond to you as soon as possible. I hope you are all staying safe and self-isolating out there.